Good morning. This last coding project adds a lot of the items that you've done in previous projects, kind of a capstone. Again, you're going to play a pong game, so you'll have a variable named score. But let's take a look at it. You can see that they've now got several examples. You could play in a tube, you could play in the ocean, outer space, on a game. But if you've ever played the pong game, that's what you're going to be creating this week. So you're going to make the ball bounce. You're going to be able to move the paddle. To make it bounce off the paddle, you're going to add a game over. And there are a couple reasons the game ends. We'll look at that. And you can have score points. That's your variable where you have to add the score. And you will win the game. You'll have a message that pops up once you hit the desired score. So let's take a look at your requirements this week. You're going to have to do some quick thinking with this. I would like for you to submit this into Google Classroom with your coding and possibly your video of you playing the game. I would like to see a video if you can get that submitted, but I will take the coding. There will be one other small assignment perhaps given to you besides this. It will be a separate item that you will do in Google Classroom. Take care. I hope you have a great summer. Stay healthy. And I hope to see you back in the fall when I walk through the high school. Bouncing off, again, choose the background you like. If you want to have it bouncing out in the forest, wherever, do whatever you want. So they chose the neon tunnel is what this is called, but you choose your backdrop and then choose a ball that you want to have bounce around. Notice that this first coding will tell the ball to turn when it hits a wall and bounce, and it's going to keep moving forever. And that's what you want it to do. This game is going to be a non-stop game. Beat this project. The next thing is you're going to have to make it bounce off the paddle, and so you have to move the paddle to where it's coming down to the bottom of the screen. Your paddle is only going to stay at the bottom of the screen. So you can see your coding for this as well. Your X sets it at the bottom of the screen. Y would be up and down, of course. When the ball hits the paddle, it has to bounce. So your coding is here. It will help you do that. Your instructions are very specific. This here, I should not have to give you a lot of instruction on because if you've done your previous projects, this one here will do fairly easy. The game over. There's a couple reasons that you can have the game end. If it hits the line below the paddle, if it hits anywhere on the bottom border, that game has to be over. So you have to tell it in the code that it's over. And this is the instruction sheet for you to do. It will help you do that. How do you score points? First of all, you have to create your variables. Remember that when you create a variable, you have to make sure you have that box checked in front of your variable. Okay. I would like, when you get to a certain score, you need to have a you win pop up. This is kind of a culmination of everything you've done. This is your test. So, with those instructions being given, what